Today's story is about two classmates who didn't like each other at all, but circumstances brought them to such a place where it was very difficult to survive, and they were stuck on an island with each other for months. After that, how they survive on that island and do mischief with each other, we will see in today's story. The story begins by showing us a beautiful girl named Emma, who gets up early in the morning and gets ready to go to college. Emma is a very good and famous student in her college, who has a lot of friends. On the other hand, we see Dean, who is a very lazy boy compared to Emma. And he wakes up late in the morning and immediately after brushing comes to the bathroom to play video games. So his father Jack tells him that you will be late for college. At the same time, we see Emma and her younger sister Stacy, whom her mother comes to drop her off at college again and again. After that, Emma reaches college and meets her best friend Lizzie. And when they were talking, a student named Steven comes and says hi to Emma. And seeing this, Lizzie starts teasing Emma. Now on the same day, Mr. Christensen, who is her teacher, tells her that the bus will leave for Trinidad Island at exactly 7 o'clock the next morning. And he goes on to say that Emma reaches class late and Dean also comes from behind and bumps into Emma and says sorry princess. After this, when Mr. Christensen was giving more information about the trip, then Lizzie tells Emma that Dean is also going on a trip because of his father's money. And then she looks at Dean and makes a face. Now at lunchtime, Lizzie tells her friends what happened between Emma and Steven in the morning. And says that we will have a week to go on a trip and use our magic to get Emma to act with Steven. But Emma says that we should leave all this and focus on the trip. Now when everyone was talking, Emma's eyes fell on Dean, who was cutting apples with a knife. Now in a little while, Miss Collier, who is a teacher, comes to Dean and scolds him for bringing a knife to college. And then she takes him to the principal's office. Then Lizzie tells her friends that Emma should not live with boys like Dean when a hot boy from college likes Emma. Now the next morning, Emma gets ready for the trip. And her mother Barbara and father Phil say thank you to let her go on the trip. On the other hand, Dean does not want to go on the trip, so his father Jack tells him that even after breaking the rules of his college, he worked so hard to get him a place on the trip, after which he agrees to go. Now we see that Mr. Christensen asks everyone to get on the bus. Now while getting on the bus, Steven asks Emma how Emma is, to which Lizzie teases Emma again, but Emma does not pay attention to him. Now within a while they reach Trinidad Island. And while getting off the bus, Miss Collier tells everyone that everyone can enjoy in the pool, but everyone has to come before dinner and will start the program from the next day. Now after a while, Emma and all her friends go to the pool, where Emma meets Steven and everyone starts having fun in the pool together. But Dean is watching all this from the balcony alone. Now that evening, one of Emma's friends Lizzie comes and tells Emma that Steven has invited her to a party, which is taking place in a local boat here. But Emma refuses to listen to this, but her friends insist and convince her. After that, they come to the boat for the party. And after reaching there, Emma starts looking for Helen in the party. But then she sees that Steven is kissing some other girl. And seeing this, Emma starts leaving from there. And from the same side, Dean is also watching all this. Then he tells Emma that your boyfriend is having fun. So she tells Dean that you should not care about all this. Now suddenly the police come there, because the police had found out that drugs are being taken here in the student party. And everyone is asked to come in front of the boat. Then suddenly Emma slips and falls into the water, and Dean sees her falling. So he also jumps into the water to save her. And then he saves her and takes her to a small boat. Now the rope of that boat was tied to the big boat, so Dean cuts that rope. And when Emma asks, he says that I don't want to get into the police's mess. After the police leave, we will reach the big boat. But within a short time, that boat goes far away from them. And then the storm is about to start there, but Dean sees that there is no motor in it. Then a big wave comes from in front of them, and both hold the boat tightly. Then it is morning, and because of both the waves, they reach the Arabian Sea with the boat. Dean's phone was wet, so he asks Emma to give him his phone. But Emma's phone was not getting network. Then Emma tells Dean that we should have followed the party boat, so Dean says, don't worry, someone or the other will come to take us. They were talking, then suddenly Emma sees an island at a distance, after which Dean starts taking the boat to that island. And after a lot of difficulty, both reach that island. And after reaching there, Emma again sees the phone network, but there is no network there either. Then Dean gets a flare gun on that boat, so he takes it. And then both start moving forward in the hope that if they go ahead, they will get some help. On the other hand, because of the party last night at the hotel, Mr. Christensen cancels the trip. Then Lizzie tells Miss Collier that Emma has not returned to the hotel, and she felt that maybe Emma was with someone else last night, so she did not tell anyone. And she tells that she saw Emma for the last time on the party boat. After this, Mr. Christensen takes everyone's attendance, then he finds out that Dean is also not present here. Now he finds out that Dean and Emma are missing from both groups. After that, the police come and interrogate Emma's friends. Then Miss Collier asks the police if there is any way to find them. So the police say that such cases often happen, maybe they will come back on their own. But if they are stuck somewhere in the sea, then it can be a little difficult to find both. And when Dean's father finds out that his son has been lost, he immediately goes to school after hearing this, and there Emma's mother meets Barbara. And at the same time, Phil also comes there. And here everyone gets worried and starts asking the principal about the loss of both the children. But the principal is not able to give a proper answer, after which the three of them leave from there. At the same time, Emma and Dean were moving forward, and after walking a little further, they see a beautiful waterfall in the jungle. Dean likes it very much, so he asks Emma to take a picture of him, but Emma refuses him. She says that we are stuck here, and you are liking it here. I needed good marks for the project in this trip. I have to study further at Princeton University. If we can't get out of here as soon as possible, then everything will be ruined. After this, they move forward, and after a few hours, they both come to the very edge of this island. But so far they have not found any way here, nor any help. Seeing this, they think of going back to the boat. After that, they both go back to the boat, and go and see that their boat is not on the shore. The wave of the sea had taken the boat somewhere, and now they only get a life jacket there. Then we see that they were tired of walking all day, and the sun also sets. After this, Dean sets fire, and they both decide to stay here tonight. Dean sees that Emma is feeling cold, so he takes off his shirt and gives it to Emma. Then they both start talking that maybe by tomorrow our parents will find us and take us out. Now we see that it is morning, and Dean wakes up and sees that Emma is not here, so he goes looking for her and sees that Emma is writing SOS on the shore of the sea. So he asks, "What are you doing?" So she says, "I am trying to save my life, and we have to find water to drink." After that, Dean goes swimming, and Emma starts looking for him. On the other hand, in the hotel, Mr. Christensen tells his parents about Emma and Dean that the police are looking for them, and the police have found a small boat, on which they were probably. Then Jack says that if the police are not able to do anything, then we can hire a private rescue team. But Mr. Christensen says that the police are doing their job well, and they will find the children as soon as possible. There we see that Emma is taking water to drink, then she starts feeling something strange. She feels that there is someone around her and is looking at her, so she gets scared and walks away from there. After that, both of them together to avoid the sun, make a small hut of leaves, and after a while, Emma writes SOS on the shore of the sea, so that if the rescue team passes through here, they can find them. Then both of them start looking for food on this island, and Dean finds a banana tree, so they break it and eat it. Now it is very hot on this island, and Emma cannot wear full pants, and she can't even wear a panty, so she cuts her full pant and shorts it. After this, Emma sees that Dean is sleeping in that hut, so she also comes to him and sleeps. Then suddenly Dean turns to Emma and puts his hand on her, but Emma likes it and she doesn't say anything. Then the next day when Emma is bathing in the waterfall, then Dean comes and asks her for sunscreen, so Emma tells Dean that I am bathing here, you go to the other side. So Dean says that you only told me to guard here. Hearing this, Emma says that there is someone else on this island, that's why I told you. There Barbara was very worried about Emma in the hotel, and it was being told in the news that the case of Emma and Dean's disappearance has now become official, and now the police think that both of them are dead, and now they are looking for their dead bodies. And Phil was getting ready to go home, because Emma's younger sister Stacy is alone at home. But Barbara is still worried, so Phil tells Barbara that Emma will be found, and he hugs her saying this. The next day, Jack takes a helicopter with Barbara and sets out to find Emma and Dean. And it's going to be night in the same island after a while, and Emma is telling Dean that she is missing her family a lot. That's when Dean finds a human skull there. So Emma is very scared to see him, and says that he too might have got stuck here like us, and this happened to him, and now our condition will probably be like him. But Dean tells him that he might be a fisherman or a smuggler who came here and died, but our parents are behind us, and we're not alone here, and he makes her believe that if we keep giving each other like this, then we will never die here, and one day we will definitely go home. And after saying this, he starts kissing Emma. Emma was kissing someone for the first time, and she was liking it, and now it was night. Then what happened? Dean breaks all the limits, and a storm comes to the island, and Emma was very happy to enjoy this storm for the first time. Then in the morning, Emma wakes up and sees that Dean is not here, so she starts calling Dean, but he was not getting him. So Emma gets very scared, and goes to the jungle to find him, and a little further ahead she sees that Dean is digging a pit, so Emma was not understanding why Dean was doing this. Then suddenly Emma falls and gets hurt on her knee, after which Dean immediately starts healing her wound, and tells her that nothing will happen to you. Then they both start bathing in the waterfall, and here Dean tells Emma that his mother died in a car accident, and Emma starts listening to her, Then after a while it starts raining there, and Dean starts having fun in it, and Emma is happy to see him, after which they both start dancing in the rain, and Dean puts a flower in Emma's hair. Now Emma tells Dean that I have to enjoy the storm again. Then Dean starts preparing to bring the storm again. There it is told in the news that a month has passed since Emma and Dean went missing, and the police think that they are no longer alive, so the police have officially stopped looking for them. But Emma's friend still feels that Emma and Dean are still alive, and Barbara also feels the same, and she takes a helicopter with Jack and goes to find her daughter Emma again, and to find them both well, they are distributing flyers to everyone, on which information was given about Emma and Dean. After doing all this, Jack tells Barbara that he has done everything, but still Emma and Dean are not found. Now maybe they should go back home. Hearing this, Barbara gets sad and goes home. On the other hand, Dean tells Emma about the green light, about which his mother had told him, and he tells her that that light is seen when the sun sets, but Dean has never seen that light. Now here they spend a few more weeks, and both start enjoying the beautiful environment of the island. They bathe in the sea and have a lot of fun, and just like that they get very close to each other, and whenever they feel like, they used to enjoy storms and earthquakes. Now after all this, Emma asks Dean, "How did you do it for the first time? And who was she?" So Dean tells her that when I was in school, I had a friend who was older than me. Now Dean knew that Emma had done all this for the first time, so he asks her, "How did you feel?" So she tells him that it was good, but because of the storm, the sand went to the wrong places. After this, Emma says that I have to experience more, so Dean says okay. Now we see that both go to the jungle to get some fruit, and Dean goes a little further and starts breaking the fruit. Then suddenly he hears the sound of a plane, so both start running towards the open space, and Dean comes quickly to give the signal to the plane. He starts looking for a flare gun in Emma's bag, but he doesn't find it, but by then the plane goes very far from him. Then Emma starts looking for that flare gun again, but she doesn't find it either, so Emma thinks that there is someone else on that island, who is stealing their things. Then we see that a few more days have passed, but so far only one plane has passed over them, and no one has come to save them. Both sit in the hut and start talking, that they should now give up the hope of going home, and here they should decide to spend the whole time with each other in the jungle. Then suddenly Dean hears the sound of an animal, so Dean goes to the jungle to find that animal, so Emma starts worrying about Dean, so she also follows him. And as soon as Dean goes a little further, there is a black panther there. As soon as he sees it, he starts running, and after running a long way, he suddenly falls to the ground, and when Emma reaches Dean while running, she sees that Dean has a bloody knife, and he has killed a black panther. Then we see that all Emma and Dean's friends and parents start their lives without them. And here Emma and Dean have also learned to live on the island, and have decided to spend their lives here, because the hope that someone would come to save them, that too was now over. They have also learned to hunt, and live here in a hut, and leaving all hopes, they happily spend the day with each other. Then one day Emma starts vomiting, so Dean sees this and asks her that are you pregnant? So Emma says that no, I just vomited. After this, Emma lies down with Dean to feel better, but when they are talking, then Emma's lost things start falling from above, and when they look up, there is a monkey on the tree, which is throwing their stuff, and they see that the monkey also has that flare gun, which Dean did not get that day. So Emma shows that monkey a banana, so he throws the gun down, after which he hears a helicopter from above, so they come running to the open space, and Emma loads the gun and fires, so the helicopter people see them, after which they are rescued from there, and now finally both come back after 3 months, and at the airport, Emma and Dean's friends and parents are very happy to meet them, after which both their parents take them to their homes. Now after coming home, Dean goes to meet Emma that night, and they talk about how strange it feels to come home, and here Dean is going to kiss Emma, but Emma doesn't do it, and says that her parents are coming to meet her every 10 minutes, now maybe you should go from here, and says that my parents have arranged a party for us to come, so you have to come too. Then the next day everyone gathers at the party, and Emma's parents start telling everyone about their children's return. After this, Stacy asks Dean that why aren't you with everyone? So Dean says that I don't like meeting everyone. After this, Dean signals Emma to come with him, but Emma doesn't come, and ignores her, and after seeing this, Dean leaves the party. After this, everything happens as before, and when Emma comes back from the island, she becomes very famous, but Dean still remains alone, and whenever Emma and Dean pass by each other, they just look at each other. Then a few days later, Emma calls Dean, but Dean doesn't answer the call. After that, we see that Stacy goes to Emma's room, and tells her that after you went missing, we missed you a lot, and Mom and Dad were also very worried. We had thought that maybe we have lost you completely, but today we are all together, and are very happy. Then Emma tells Stacy that you are my very good sister, and then they both decide to go to the prom party together. On the other side, we see Dean, who goes to his mother's grave, and cries a lot while missing his mother. Now on the night of the prom party, Dean is watching TV, so his father asks him that would you like to wear my coat to the party. On the other side, Emma went to the party with her sister, after which Lizzie comes to her, and takes Emma ahead to give her a surprise. And then Emma sees that Dean is standing outside wearing a coat in the rain, and is waiting for Emma. Seeing this, she remembers everything about Emma Island. After this, Emma comes out of the party and goes to Dean, and both of them are very happy here, and start kissing. And with this scene, this story ends here. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.